Hi guys, Maikeru here. The Penguin Hide and Seek has been updated and the weekly D&D has had some improvements and changes which I'm going to cover in this video. The fundamentals of the D&D are still the same, but there's a lot of extra quality of life stuff and a couple of extra additions as well that I'll go into in this video. So just like normal, you would go to RD Zoo. Inside RD Zoo you can talk to Chuck or Larry. If you open up the shop, it shows the unlocks and the consumables. The unlocks are all new things. You can get a penguin spy device for free, which is really useful, and I'll go into that in just a second. These unlocks are on screen now. Some of them are titles. There is a pet, which is really cute, and some upgrades to your penguin spy device, alongside a briefcase of disguises, which is a transmog item, which is pretty cool. So obviously it's going to take a couple of weeks to get all of these unlocked, but there are items you can buy every single week regardless, and they are the consumables. They're now broken into small to huge XP lamps, and huge XP lamps gives you the most XP per penguin point, so I definitely would advise always just spending 8 points at a time and getting huge XP lamps. Points used to cap at 50, and now they actually go over 50 and don't have the same cap. I'm guessing the cap would be much higher. Not 100% sure what it is now, but it definitely goes over 50, which is super helpful. Weekly D&D reset tokens do work on this, which is super helpful, and you get a free reset token on the first penguin that you spot during the month of release, which is quite helpful. One thing to note though, even though the D&D token reset that you get for free is different to the weekly one, it shares the cooldown with the weekly, so you can't reset it 3 times with this token. It just is used instead of a weekly. One resource that I would highly recommend is World 60 Pengs. They have a friends chat called World 60 Pengs, and they have this website that I will link in the description to this video. On screen you can see that it tells me exactly where each of the penguins are in World 60. And at the bottom it also tells me what well the polar bear is in, which you can spot for an extra penguin point after the Hunt for the Red Rack Tuber quest. So you get all of the information you need to know just with this website, which is absolutely awesome. It'll be in the description if you want to use this. And again, the friends chat is World 60 Pengs, which is also on the screen. Using this, I just went to each of the locations to spot the penguins. The cool thing now having this scan device is that you can use the scan device, so when you get close to a penguin in these locations, it will put an arrow above its head. It will also put an arrow on your mini-map. This way you can easily see exactly where that penguin is in order to spot it. This also works with the ghost penguin. The ghost penguin is available after the Some Like It Cold quest, and when you spot this, it gives 3 penguin points, which is really awesome, but it does require a ring of visibility or the Sliske's gift in order to be seen. So as you can see on screen, I have the scan and it's showing me that there's a ghost penguin nearby, but I can't see the ghost penguin. All I gotta do is put my ring of visibility on, and then I'll see that ghost penguin and I can spot it. So if you are going for the ghost penguin, do make sure you have your ring of visibility with you if you don't have Sliske's gift already. Not only does this scan device show you where the ghost penguins are, you can also use it by right clicking and clicking hint. If you get the hint on penguin number 11, which is the ghost penguin, it will then tell you the average whereabouts of the ghost penguin. It said it was deep inside the jungle the second time I went to hunt the ghost penguin after using my reset token. So I just went into the middle of Crumja, and there it was. The scan showed exactly where he was, put an arrow above him, and I spotted it, got another 3 penguin points. Such a useful tool and really helpful as an addition to this D&D. Another new addition is whenever you spot a penguin, there's a chance for an Agent 007 to spawn nearby. It will come up with this message in orange text, in a pop-up and in your chat. Then you have a minute to look for Agent 007. They can spawn fairly far away sometimes and can even spawn in separate rooms or outside of the room that the normal penguin is in or whatever. So you will have to look around a little bit to find him. When you find him, he'll give you 2 penguin points and a casket. The casket can be any tier, but obviously it has a higher chance to be an easy casket than it would, for example, a hard or an elite. Nice extra addition, 2 penguins every single week. The chance of getting some clue scroll loot and some fortune components and stuff is very cool. Out of all of the penguins I spotted, with the reset token included, I spotted all 12 penguins twice over, and I managed to spawn 3 of these. I don't know on the actual spawn rate, but that's pretty good. The last and final part of this update are agents 001 to 006. They spawn randomly across Gielinor and last for 1 minute after they spawn. They do have set spawn locations, and some of them have been found in the Wild 60 Pengs Discord. If you want to join the Discord, learn more about the spawn points, etc., I'll leave the Discord in the description as well. You can join there, join the discussion, and join the search if this is something that interests you. What I done is I simply went to one of the spawns, which is Twilight, close to the bank chest, and just hopped worlds. I hopped worlds for about 15 minutes, and I managed to find one. As you can see, it's just a penguin with a briefcase, like a bigger version of Agent 007. When you spy on Agent 001 to 006, they work in exactly the same way as Agent 007. Although when I spotted this, it didn't seem to count towards my penguins spotted for the week, but it did give me a clue scroll and penguin points. You can also hunt all 6 of these agents every week for 6 additional clue scrolls and some additional penguin points. When you use a reset token, it also resets these. Very cool little addition for the people that like to search for stuff like this. Either way, that will be it for today's video talking about the D&D update. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like and subscribe if you're not already for loads of future RuneScape free content. And until next time, see ya.